Alright, hello, welcome back. So my last video ended up having some sound issues, which I apologize for. But I just finished watching my Philadelphia Eagles get kind of embarrassed on national television, so I am trying to watch some success through the limited format, so let's do that instead. This is my third time actually drafting this set, so I'm still not a master of it, but I am trying to figure out what is good here. I know Izoni is good. If you haven't seen this card, it's pretty sweet. Creates a bunch of 1/1 for each creature card in your graveyard. It's kind of hard to cast reliably. I think the card's good. I haven't actually drafted like a straight Golgari deck. Murring Mystic I know is good. Beam Splitter Mage is very good as well. I think Izoni is good enough where we should try to maybe draft around it though. So let's take the Izoni. Izoni, got an Overgrown Tomb or a Deadly Visit. I think we just take Deadly Visit. Maybe it's a sign. Maybe we're supposed to take every green-black card we see. I'm okay with this card. This card is very good if you get the draft in the Golgari deck. I don't think it's good otherwise, but it's very, very good in the this undergrowth kind of strategy deck. So things that I'm interested in right now would be some enablers, some green-black enablers. It's a high density of creatures. I think you can kind of fudge your way through the game if you have enough creatures. Because being able to just go like 2-drop, 3-drop, 4-drop, 5-drop, trade across the board, and then slam my Izoni, gonna have a pretty good effect for you. So, okay. Interesting. Is this card good? Probably not. Pitiless Gorgon is definitely good though, and it's basically free for my deck. I think this card is actually fine. I think it's a good undergrowth payoff, but it costs 9 mana. Let's assume I have undergrowth 4 creatures. And it costs 5, which is not terrible for 6/6. I think that might wheel though. I'm not sure how highly it actually is rated, so let's just take Pitiless Gorgon. Like a lot of these cards, that should be good for me. This is definitely a good card. Simple enough. I think we'll just take the 2 mana. Yeah, I think we'll just take this. Okay, Golgari Guildgate. We've got a Painter. A Kraul Harpooner I think is good. I think it's a good 2-drop. I'm pretty happy with this so far. I'm just gonna do want to be kind of creature heavy, and I think something like Pitiless Gorgon is gonna double for a removal spell and a creature that's gonna help me with ungrowth. I think it's just as good as, not as good as Deadly Visit, obviously a little more narrow, but has a similar effect. So, Prey Pawn is not terrible either, I think, in this deck. I'm gonna have some pretty fat green creatures, and actually a lot of the creatures in this format are not very big anyways. Something like Golgari Locket might be fine, maybe Child of Night. Let's take a Prey Upon. I think it'd be a good Prey Upon deck. And I think we need to take the Rhizome Lurcher. I think this is kind of the payoff for our deck. What is out of the Gain Life one? The Kraul Forager. I think this is better. We'll take this. We get our pack back. There is a Beetle. Just fine. Dissident again. Should I take the additional Prey Upon? Maybe? We'll take the, yeah, Dissident. I'm not sure about that. All these cards are miserable for us. I'm not going to play a 0/3 defender. Maybe we could actually. You're going to sacrifice to draw a card that's actually going to try to make a card, obviously, and help with Undergrowth. Maybe that's not terrible. Golgari Locket will take. This came back, so I guess we'll take it. So it's a good sign, right? I always like to see my cards that I thought were maybe not playable come back to me. The Guildgate on the wheel. Oof. I think we take the Crushing Canopy for the board over the Mood Mark Painter. Not close to. And then this little guy. 10th District. Okay, so we can get a bunch of multicolored cards back, which is actually not terrible for us. We have a decent amount of multicolored cards in this deck already. Something like Siege Worm is actually pretty good. We do make a decent number of tokens. This card I think is very good too. The Kraul Swarm, the 4/1 flyer. You can get it back from the graveyard very easily. It's either Vivid Revival, Kraul Swarm, Siege Worm, and then we have like the other kind of, not, I don't say options, but like Severed Strands is not terrible for us either. I think we take the Kraul Swarm. I think the card is very good. I know Vivid Revival is also very good. Yeah, we'll take the Kraul Swarm. Maybe that's wrong. Maybe the Vivid Revival is just better, but find it eventually. That's what we're doing this for, right? Let's try to figure out what's supposed to be good and what's not. Plaguecrafter I think is good for us. We'll take Plaguecrafter. The other options, things that look kind of interesting at least, would be the Forager. Well, maybe the Meta Maths too. I imagine Never Happen being not miserable, but we'll take that. All the seems not great, but we could take. I think we just take another Lurcher. Yeah, I really do want something like an Assassin, the Hired Assassin. I saw one drop that's going to help kind of fuel our graveyard-centric creature deck. And trade aggressively, block aggressively. Chromatic Lantern. Flower Flourish too. I like that card. I kind of want to take the Flower Flourish. Oh, Burglar Rat's not miserable. Hitchclaw Recluse isn't bad either. I really like Flower Flourish though. I'm going to take the Flower Flourish. There's a chance that we get another White Guildgate. And it's not embarrassing to have in the deck. We have a couple gold cards for us here. Something like Crushing Canopy would be fine for the board, but we could probably take Douser of Lights or the Erstwhile Trooper. And I think that'd be just as good. Erstwhile Trooper's not a terrible 3-drop. Yeah, we'll take that. I think we'll be able to get Douser of Lights on the wheel. Another Erstwhile Trooper. Wary Okapi. 3/2 with Vigilance. I guess we'll take the first Okapi. Maybe we want the Birth Child of Night. Show up our 2-drops. I'm not sure if there's any other like big 2-drops I'm interested in. But I think we need to flush that out a little bit more anyways. I like the Okapi. I haven't played with this card yet. I'm interested to see what it does. And Vigorspore Wurm is something we're absolutely taking. This card is one of our payoffs being in this deck. So creature gets vigilance and X+X+X, where this number of creatures, this can't be blocked by more than one creature. It's fantastic. And also kind of fills out our top of our card a little bit more. Not that I'm worried about this. I do think a Golgari Locket's a lot better in this deck than it was in the previous ones we talked about. I feel like you actually need it. Did we get the third Dissident? Maybe the first Burglar Rat? Let's take the Rat. And do I want Undercity Uprising or the Guildgate? Probably, I'm going to take the Guildgate. I'm not sure if that's right. We will take... I'm not sure Might of Mass is the card I want. Let's take the Never Happened just for the board. And got the third Guildgate. I'll take the Collar. I'll still take the Severed Strands, actually. That's really good. I think once you start taking things like Burglar Rats, things like Severed Strands get a lot better. And I think there's so much, like, Luminous Spawns and Crushing Canopy back for the board. That's nice. And Capture Sphere. With something like Severed Strands, is not really a liability. No, I'll take that. I'll play that. That's not embarrassing. We have 3 Guildgates and a Flourish, so I think we'd be able to splash this pretty cleanly. Alright, pack 3, Legion Warboss. That's not terribly impressive. We do have Sprouting Renewal, which is not bad. I think we just take the Sprouting Renewal. Yeah, let's take our Sprouting Renewal. It's not embarrassing. It's just kind of fine. Plaguecrafter. Hired Poisoner. Kind of want the Hired Poisoner. I think Plaguecrafter's not bad either, obviously. It does kind of a similar effect. It's one of those two. I think we take the Plaguecrafter. Yeah, I think we take the Plaguecrafter. I think it's really close though. I think Hired Poisoner is not embarrassing in this deck by any stretch of the imagination. I could be wrong here. We'll take the Plaguecrafter though. Okay, if I'm wrong, I'm not wrong by that much, I don't think. Child of Night would be not terrible. Kind of just want to take the Guildgate. But we are a pretty solid 2-color deck right here. I don't think I need it. Something like... the Uprising's not bad. Take another removal spell. I don't really have a lot of those. Let's just take that. I do want to see how this card plays out anyway, so gives a little more data. And this pack is fantastic, and we have nothing we can take. Gruesome Menagerie. We have plenty of everything for Pitiless Gorgon. I'll take the Gruesome Menagerie. There's a lot of cards here that I think we'll get back. Hopefully. Ooh. Vivid Revival's in here. Another Vigorspore. Gosh. A lot of these cards. We'll take the Worm. Which I'm not sure if it's right or not, but that's what we're going to do. I don't want any of these cards. any of them. We'll take the Vapors, but I don't think we're going to play the Vapors in our... Ooh, Glowspore. We'll take Glowspore. Yeah, I don't think we're going to play the Vapors. I think we have a lot of things that die if we give them -1. I guess that's a 3-2 actually. It doesn't work well with Izoni, but I think that's probably okay. Let's take the Glowspore and see how that goes. This is one of those cards too I think should be very good, but I could also imagine being very terrible in these kind of decks. Creeping Chill, I want that for Dredge and Paper, but we're not worried about Paper right now. I could take the Hitchclaw Recluse, kind of glutted on the 3s, maybe one of the Iron Shell Beetle, something we can kind of throw away. I think we take this. I think the card's good enough. Man, no one took the Justice Strike. That's surprising. Do we take the Douser, I think? I think we take the Douser. I think all the cards I wanted from this pack are gone. Do we take the 4th Guildgate for... I don't know, seems like a lot. I'm gonna take it anyways, but I'm not happy about this. But this makes the Colossus a little more realistic. It's a green and white token also. We'll take the Colossus, I don't know. I'm not sure. Lurcher or Vigorspore. I don't think we can take another 6-drop, so let's take the Lurcher. Let's take the Goat Body. I'll take the Rosemane. And the wand goes on the board. Okay. With 4th Selesnya Guildgate, is it okay if I splash? I think so. I think that's fine. It's realistic. Moto, Moto, won't you let me draft? Moto. Alright, so let me add in the Collar, Collar, Rosemane, and Flower Flourish. Okay. A lot of cards. Do I need to play any of these white cards? Can I play a deck that doesn't have those cards? Do not. And I think this is fine. It's like, how much of a push do I get from playing something like Flower and, you know, a 4/4 and a Convoke card off the Guildgate show? I don't think it's that bad. Yeah, I think it's an easy enough splash. I could play one. I don't think I even need to play one Plains, but I could, right, with the 4 Guildgates. But I have so many cards. Alright. This build has 23 creatures. You can't see her, but my dog is just right in front of me, just waiting for something that I'm not sure of, so. Should have done that hired poisoner. I thought it would have made the Gruesome Menagerie that much better. It's still fine. It's still good in this deck, just... Is it 3-2 with Vigilance good? 3-2 without Vigilance and some other ability is fine, right? So... yeah, I literally have no idea even how to build this. I have 31 cards right now. I think we can go to 16. 16 lands. I would need to cut 7 cards. I could cut something like... I don't think the Prey Upon is actually particularly good in this deck. I could be wrong. Burglar Rat helps slow down the game. Same thing with the Vine. I think if we get to the late game, then I crush people. So I think that's kind of what I'm building towards. I don't think Molder Hall is good. I mean, the ability is never going to trigger. I'm never going to get lands in my graveyard unless I mill them off of, where are you? Glowspore. Oh yeah, Glowspore Shaman. And they get 2 lands. Or I leave it there, but... Maybe I don't want Hulk. Take the creatures, the rest of these creatures. Like, I feel like the Vigorspore Wurm is a good payoff for us. Let's get rid of the Molder Slug. Let's get rid of... I feel like I need that Hitchclaw Recluse. I'm not really great against flyers, and they are a pretty common part of this format. But let's get rid of an Okapi. Let's cut 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You cut a Dissident? Cut a Dissident. I don't think Prey Upon's good in this deck. In the deck I currently have. You can cut 3 more. Undercity Uprising, are you good? I think you're good. Please be good. Let's get rid of the Trooper. Still need 2 more cuts. I think the Golgari Locket's very good in this deck since we're trying to get up to 6. I'm not going to cut anything else down here. I think I can afford to cut a 4-drop. So I can cut that. I still need to cut 2 more cards. I think it ends up being a Vigorspore Wurm. Maybe the Undercity Uprising. So definitely the Undercity Uprising. Maybe it is a Worm. Or it could just be the Vine too. Look, the Vine's not spectacular in this deck. But I think it's something easy enough that's going to block for a while, and then I can fling it with the Severed Strands, gain a little bit of life. I think, right? Toughness? Yeah. But it's going to block in the meantime, or I can sacrifice it, helps feel undergrowth. I think it's good enough. If I'm able to justify it that well, I think it's fine. Maybe we just cut the second Okapi. Or maybe the Wild Ceratoks. Yeah, we'll do that. We still need 1 more cut. 1, 2. Oh, Undercity. Thought I cut this already. Thought I got this already. Okay, there we go. That's weird. Yeah, this isn't ideal, right? Like I think I'd rather have another 4-drop rather than this Glut at 5, but I think this is just what's going to happen. Is it worth me to play the white cards? I don't know. Well, I can't save this deck like this. Oh, I can't apparently. That's weird. So let me add basics. What do you think? 8 and 8. That's probably fine. So I'll save this. And we'll rename this green black. Green black. Okay. Delightful. Let's add another deck. And then this green black white. How much better or worse does it get if we have the white cards? I think the white flash is so almost free. Perfect, 39 cards, we're just missing one. Perfect. Now, the prey pawns do get better. That is true. Some of these cards get really awkward. So, Severed Strands. Collar's not miserable. Like, Collar's one of those things I think I'd want to sideboard anyways. But I do think a lot of the best creatures in this format have 4 toughness. Which is not by accident. Let's move this over as a 1-drop. Basically, it's a 1-drop. And keep you there. Okay. If we did this, we still cut Prey Upon. Cut Burglar Rat. I think we want to be a little more green centric. So cut Trooper. Undercity Uprising. Kept one of the Lurchers. I think we, at this point, cut the Gruesome Menagerie because we have a little more power than we did before. Deadly Visit gets worse, I think. I mean, we still have the similar green sources. I think the white splash is almost free. I think we still cut the Motor Slug. I think we cut one of the worms, I guess. That seems bad, though. Maybe we try not to play the Locket, then. So if we cut the Locket, get the Recluse, maybe we cut the Collar, the Douser. Let's put this 25, cut one more card. And maybe we keep the Douser and cut the Rosemane Centuar. But I think that actually is just a better creature than the Douser, just because of the 4/4 with Vigilance and doesn't normally come down on turn 3. It can very easily come down on turn. Again, it can come down on turn 3 in our deck. But 25, we need to make one more cut. Maybe that's where we cut the Okapi. Okay. Add lands. 4, 6. I'm not adding that. That's so many sources. We could cut. I'll play 5. Is that aggressive? Who knows? Probably. Probably. Add the deck. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So it's 10 cards that I have to cast off black. Let's try to set these up where I'd want to cast them again. This card's essentially free, I'm not particularly worried. Let's move you two down. Yeah, I'm not this. I want to cast these on 4. I think I actually want to cast this on 5, but like if I cast them on 6, it's not, or like 6 or 7, it's not the worst. Fine. So something like this. Right, I get 19 creatures. I'm gonna save this. So comparing this deck with 19 creatures, I think a little bit more power. Opposed to this. Less creatures. But just a little more streamlined. Yeah, I don't know. Well, let's play one game with this. And see how that goes. I think this is a good choice. Anyways, thank you for watching this so far into this video already. We are going to start match number 1 in a second. If you're watching this, you're either watching this on my YouTube channel or you're watching this on legit MTG. But either way, thank you for stopping by, supporting myself and other great writers, I want to say, Michael Mapson, Zach Kramer, Magic with Zuby. Hopefully you are enjoying this so far. Alright, let's play this first match. Interested to see what happens. We'll start with the green-black deck. If we don't like it, maybe even if we do, maybe we'll just play the white one just to see what happens. I think both decks are powerful. I think I'm gonna go second. I think I just want the extra card, so I'll play second too. And this looks fantastic. This is good. And this is what I was actually saying. It's like going, go Vine into something and then have this transfer that. Gonna be good for us. Good. Alright. We've got a Vine. So lucky they go, oh, blue-red. Okay. Interesting. Do we just play? I think we hold the Harpooner. We'll just seal to this turn. I think they play a lot of these creatures in their deck. The 1/3 Muse Drake, 1/3 Weed Dragonauts. Okay, sure. I think it's worth it just to, yeah. Okay. And once again, I could actually be wrong here still, but we'll cast this. Harpooner. Yep. No. Ooh. Yep, can't block. Send another card. I'm actually interested to see the Smelt Ward Minotaur. Interesting. There's another card I'm interested in. I'd put attack in for 3. Seems good. No land. I don't think any of these cards are threatening enough for me to try to kill them, so we won't. Simply enough. Just take it. Not gonna attack. Really just need more lands. One thing, I do think this deck is just powerful, right? So I think we just need to, as long as we can hit land drops, we should be okay in a lot of these games. Maybe I do want to go up to 17 plus a Guildgate in this version. Nope. Do I want to sacrifice this? I think so. I'll sacrifice this one. Great choice. Yeah. Thank you. Thank you, game. Okay. Do I also want to just kill the Banneret? Reasonably? Yeah, I think that's fine. Okay. There's 0% chance they block. That's okay. We're going to play the Lurcher. Gonna have a little 3/3. 4 mana 3/3 is not bad. I think that's the minimum. I think if it's 4 mana 2/2, you're furious, but I think 4 mana 3/3 is reasonable at least. Jump start. Can't block. Attack for 4. Unfortunate, but okay. They still have the maximized altitude also, which is something you should try to keep an eye out for. I'm just gonna forget them, to be honest with you. Yep. Attack for 4. Delightful. Attack for 6. Delightful. And Plaguecrafter. They might have a counter spell. They do not have a counter spell. Okay. And let's look at our graveyard real quick. So each place I'm going to sacrifice a creature or planeswalker. I'm going to sacrifice my 2-drop. Then I have a 1-drop and a 2-drop already. And then try to set up for my 3-drop trait in combat. And I can start to try to set up a decent Gruesome Menagerie. Get my 6 mana value for 5 mana. Alright, cool. And I got rid of their Electromancer, which is good. I wasn't sure if they had something they were trying to get, but I think it's better to get that off the board with that insight. 6 mana. Sure. We'll barge. They attack with both, I can jump this, right? I think. Yep. That can't block. Take a billion in the air. 1, 2, 3, 4. This card actually really good. Yep, I'll take 8, go to 5. Do I get the land? No. Gruesome Strands. I can put another Lurcher, I don't know what to call it. I think we attack for 3. Play the Lurcher. Keep 2 back on defense. Yeah, I think that's fine. I could also attack with both and then Strands. But I'm not sure if that's even good. I guess depending on how I block, it's probably fine. So I can go to 6. I'm trying to figure this out. I can go to 6. Kill the 5. Probably kill a 3/4, I think. So let's actually just do the attack here. So it doesn't matter. Attack for 3. Go back to 7. Kill the 3/4. Then a trade. Yeah, I think that's fine. Because the 3/4 was actually killing me here. It's tapped out also, so it's not going to get much better. I'll pass. Okay. To track the 4/2, I just trade. It sets up a huge Lurcher for me. I'm going to do 5 damage, made it 3, that's okay. Not ideal, obviously, but fine. If we draw the last land, we'll just play the Gruesome Menagerie, which is a sweet name. Yep, go to 3. Oh, that's True Strike. No, I'm just dead. Okay. Yeah, that's fine. Actually, if I had done it the other way, I still don't get the block. You don't command the storm. I'm definitely not blocking though. I don't do anything in that turn. Yeah, I don't know. I think that's just one of the things that's going to happen. Their deck's a little faster. Is there any advantage to me having this deck instead? A couple more creatures. Do I want the Crushing Canopies? I didn't see any flyers besides when they jump their guys. I didn't see any enchantments either. Let's try this one. I'm just interested. It's all about. I'm trying to see what's good anyway, so. Game 2. I don't know what this deck is. This deck seems fine. I definitely think I need the. I should have put in the 17th land. Play first. No, I don't think I still want to play first. I'm still okay going second. This seems good. Sure. Hopefully we draw a swamp and we can just play the Shaman. Yep. Nice. And I think we're going to set up. Draw land on top. I'd rather just draw land than anything else right now. So let's put the swamp back on top. Yeah, we can't do anything, so let's pass. I can do. Now I can attempt to convoke. That's annoying. No, we're good. The position has been filled. Do you attack? I will block. Yes. Delightful. Playing a little 2/3 guy? Please? Please. Oh, okay. That's also cool. What would you like to sacrifice? Great choice. Great choice. Okay, we are at 4 mountains. Maybe I should have just played the Sprouting Renewal. I still think having it now is any better in a lot of situations. Sure, yeah, that's fine. Oh, we're so close. Let's play Harpooner, convoke. No. Sure. Nice, I've got a 7/2. I wish you could pump other creatures. Ugh, gosh. Anyways. Destroy target artifact or enchantment? Oh, geez, that's much better than I thought it was. I thought it was just destroy target enchantment. Man, that card's really good. Okay, good to know. Let's, I guess, punch some stuff. So take 5. Storm commanded. You are a master of your craft. The lightning craft. I am a master of the graveyard though, so I get to play a 4 mana 8/8. Or 7/7. Only 4 mana 7/7. My bad. So that's fair. Crackling Drake. Go 2/4. Do I just kill it now? Oh, let's do that instead. Yeah. Okay, cool. And this is the same deck, right? Because I'm pretty sure I'm still in the green black deck. I think the decks are fine. I really do think I need to make sure I have the other land. I'm just, like, getting stuck with these 6 drops in hand, which makes sense. I guess 16 lands is kind of greedy off of this. Oh no, this is the white version. I just never saw that other source. But this is the same deck. Like, essentially all the cards I cast in that game were also in the other one, so there's really no difference there. I do have one more creature. But I think that's kind of proves the point too, like having cards that actually cost white are almost a liability in this deck, despite me having 4 white sources and a tutor. I don't know. Yeah, we'll just run this back. Lost with the game 1. They're going to be on the play, I assume. I'll keep this. It seems fine. I get to burgle my opponent. Burgle. Burgle. Can't do anything. We will pass back. You can't do anything. You and me. Next turn we get to play the rat. And then I guess we'll see what happens on turn 3. I think we don't block. I think we just keep it. I think it depends on what they do. Because the Burglar Rat's already a 1/1. Right, so like I'm not getting any more out of that card. Just kind of land, interesting. If they tap out, maybe then we cast the Plaguecrafter. Let's go to the cards, interesting. Okay. No, okay, that's about right. So we can cast the Hitchclaw or Plaguecrafter. I think Plaguecrafter is best case scenario right now. Plaguecrafter, sacrifice Burglar Rat. You sacrifice, I think, Critter Maker, yeah. Then you've got this 4/3. You're stuck on 3 mana, it appears. Yep, okay, cool. Do I attack? I don't even know what you do. I actually have no idea. Like, if I attack, do you actually block? Do I give you the option to? I don't think so. No, I don't actually attack in here. I could. Like, I think attacking is not the worst. Right, but we'll just do this. Play Gorgon. 2 blockers. If they attack with anything, they will trade. Like, I'll forward these creatures, I guess, trade with each other. Despite none of them having the same power and toughness. Yep. Jump. Can't block. Please don't cast Unexplained Disappearance. That would be very, very rude. Yep. And you can. Yeah, you're not going to. Okay. Okay. Those are interesting. I still have 5 cards in hand. I have 2. Yep. Okay, and Severed Strands. Targeting the 4/3, I think. That's like hard. Digging for a land. Digging for a land. You get Vigilance, alright. Yeah, that seems good. And we'll see what happens. There's, what, 2 cards on my cardiovascular creatures. Okay. I think we just hold back. I think we keep both back. Next turn, if I draw a land, I can kind of turn the corner. I have maximum altitude still. It doesn't matter. You need to cast it this turn if you want to get in for 3. That's still not terribly impressive. So I think that's okay. Yep. And you can also jumpstart twice too, so who knows? You're not attacking though. Okay. I would like to do that. I'm interested though. If I do this, what do you do? Is that the best use? Probably not. That's probably a mistake. Yeah, that also goes in the graveyard. This goes in top of our library. And let's murder some stuff. Well, what are you at? Yep. Really? They're just dead now. That's good. Whoa! 1, 2, 3. That's 5 and 9, I think. I think that's the game. Yeah, I think we've conceded. There you go. Cool. This seemed pretty good. Well, maybe this should just be a land. My opponent disconnected. That's figures. But I think that was fine. Okay. Well, I'm going to be back in a second. My dog is very upset with me, apparently. So we are going to put the kibosh on this for right now, and I'll come back in a couple of minutes. Hey, goodbye. Alright, well, we are back. We're looking at round 2 with our sweet green-black deck. A little Golgari action. Deck seems pretty good. A lot of these cards I haven't played with before. I've had a couple of them in the first draft I did. You didn't get to see. The file wasn't the best, but it was that was a blue-black splash green deck. So I do have a little bit of crossover. I believe the first deck had a Deadly Visit. For me, it's basically new, and a lot of these Golgari payouts are very interesting. In the last match, we got the cast. I forget what the card's actually called. On the die roll, I think we're going to go second. Sure. I think it's fine. And we'll get a 6. Unfortunate. We'll get a 5. Very unfortunate. something like Swamp Burglar Rat would be fantastic. Their opponent's short-handed, but... Okay, blue-black. Got a black source, we'll just stay on a green for right now. So I guess it depends on what they do. If they play a creature that's better than ours, I think we Plaguecrafter. Well, I guess it depends on what the creature is, right? Cast Notion Rain. Okay, so not doing anything progressive. So I think we just cast the Okapi. Try to start getting in. I want to avoid... I maybe just play the Gorgon. My issue is that I know they have things like Demir Informant. Be a common pick. Molder Hulk in the graveyard, so playing green. Let's play the Okapi. I think that's fine. Oop, it's a stupid Convoke. Convoke is such a weird... Like, I can't cast it, right? So don't say I can cast it. That's not true. Got a 3/1. Let's attack for 3. I don't think you block. You might block. I don't know you. I don't know your struggle. Yeah, attack for 3. We'll play this. 1, 2, 3. We're gonna play Locket and then also play Sprouting Renewal. I think that's fine. Locket. You might have destroyed it. Oh gosh. 1, 2, and 3. Cool. I think a 2/2. Super crazy. But at least it's a good follow-up play. I'm still getting a lot of pressure on. I'm just going to cast Demir Locket. Attack for 3 with a bat. We'll attack back for 5. So attack for 5. What's the worst creature here? That's the question. I definitely want to get rid of the 3/1 flyer, but I don't know what's worse out of these 4 creatures. I think just getting rid of the Plaguecrafter is the best. I think I'd rather have a 2/2. I think I have a bunch of people with big butts. Well, if I'm getting rid of people with big butts, I think better for me to get rid of the 2/2. That makes sense, right? Yeah, that makes sense. So we'll get rid of the 2/2. Slightly bigger butt. Yeah, so we'll get rid of the elf. I'll follow up with the Gorgon. So 8 power. I was envisioning getting rid of the Plaguecrafter, but... Oh, Ritual, so that's gross. Did I play a land this turn? Yeah, I shouldn't have played that swamp. I should have held the swamp because they have discard spell. But I'm trying to... Is there any like non-target discard? The Vicious Rumors, I think? Does that make me discard a card? I know I lose a life and like mill the top card of my library, but I don't know if I actually have to discard off that one. But just in case, some random effect. I don't need it, it's not doing anything for me. Yep, you've got a 4/5. That's cute. I'll attack you for 4. Gosh. Well, do I just want to play this instead? Is that better? It still puts you on a 2-turn clock. And it trades across. 7, put you at 3. I think you're going to want to kill this next turn anyways, right? So... I don't know, actually. That's actually kind of tough. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, I think we just do this. Yep. Yep. Check for 7, put you at 3. Put that clock on you. I get the bright side here is if I also get a creature, I get to just discard and still play the Rhizome. I think it's slightly bigger. Darkblade Agent. I agree. Fantastic card choice. Just what I was thinking. I will take 4. Yes. You are correct. Literally no interest in that. Desperate attack. Oh gosh, it's so good. They're both lethal. I'm assuming you have something. Maybe not, honestly. Like, yep. Sure, makes sense. So we got 1. We'll trade. Also fine. I have 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's check me out Izoni with backup. No. I think we just recast the worm. The swarm rather. Still lethal. Take 4. Sure. Yeah. Okay. Cool. Prey Pond would have been insane there. God, can you imagine Prey Pond? Oh, and it's green, the blue-black deck. Blue-black. Ooh, it's got red here too? I didn't even realize that. Okay, so he's just doing everything he wants, so that's fine. Okay. His deck seems sweet. Red deck seems better. We will keep this. I think keep being on the draw too. Did they? Geez, I have the worst memory. They do have beefy creatures. Did they have any flyers? I don't think so. They definitely didn't have any enchantments. And Crushing Canopy only kills enchantments, right? And flyers. But they're in blue-black. I imagine they would have flyers, but I just didn't see any. Not that I can remember. Once again, my memory is actually very, very poor, unfortunately. I think this is fine. I think we can run this back. We are trading it pretty aggressively here, which is pretty good. Yeah, I think we just play this. Alright. Game number 2 of match number 2. I think we got a good chance here. Eventually this game will load. Double check my camera. Still looks like I'm moving and grooving. Yeah, if you watched my last video, I ended up having some issues with the camera, ended up freezing and the audio ended up stopping for a decent amount of time, which I didn't realize when I was editing it. I took some shortcuts. I'm just trying to make sure everything's going smoothly, making sure everybody can hear and see me. Not that seeing me is terribly important. As long as you can see what's going on in the games, I think you're fine. Our opponent will eventually make a decision about their deck. How do you best combat this sweet, sweet deck? Jeez. Sure. I think that's good. They chose to go first. And mulliganed again. Great, great choices. I'm going to keep this. I've got 2-drop. Even if I don't draw land, I get the cast renewal. I'm pretty happy. Cool. Oh, get a 1-drop. I'll go 1-drop. Okay, these Convoke spells drive me crazy. I go land into land. We will just cast the Dissident off this and pass back. Can't attack anyways. They're going to cast a sweet 3-mana card. Okay. Play Swamp. Going to attack in. Ah, he's all line. He's good. He's real good. We're actually going to hold this. I don't think there's much reason to cast it here. So we'll just hold it. I think I know they have Ritual of Foot now, so I'll try to play around that if I can. Is it Locket? Cool. That's much better. And that's something we can shoot. Shoot, doop, ba doop. Yeah, let's just destroy that. Sure, yeah. Cool, great choices. Douser of Lights, great choice. Great card. Much approval. No. Visit to the battlefield proved deadly. Attack for 4 is fine. Gruesome Menagerie. That's interesting. Well, let's attack. Sure. Sick form. Don't worry, sure. Rude. Rude. Sure. What do you take? Do you take Gruesome Menagerie? Maybe take the Worm? I think you take the Worm. Either way, it's going to my graveyard, which is nice. Look real good. I think my hand is very good, though. I think all these cards make sense. I think you can take the Worm, the Wound, or the Menagerie. I don't think you take the Lurch. I think you would take the Worm over the Wound. But I think both have merit. Either way, if you attack in with your 4/5, I can still pump and then give your guy -1/-1 just on board. Might be +2 or -2/-2 anyways if you take the Worm, which I think you take. Huh. Okay. That's actually the one I think has the least value. But I guess I wouldn't have thought of that. Not that I wouldn't have thought of that, but that's not the conclusion I would have come to. But I don't know what's in their hand either. Maybe they want me to just slam 6-drop into 6-drop. But I don't know. Who knows? Okay. It's like if they have a counterspell here, this goes super well. Yep. Yep. I want to just attack for. Just get on top. I kind of want to block there because I want to draw a card. Is that greedy? Is that greedy for me to want to draw a card? No. Yeah, we'll keep them both back. I don't want to take another 4. However. Yep. There's 1 card in hand. I have that card. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, I think my odds of winning from this juncture in the game are very high. Who knows? I could be totally off. It literally just went on tap. Yep. D8. That's great. Let's attack for 4. We'll block. Stack. Draw a card. Let's activate. Oh, creature with defender. What are the odds? That's so weird. Draw a card. Add a land. It's not the worst thing I've done. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You just put a land. Let's. The wound. Do you have a counter spell? You don't. Got a deadly visit. It's also very good. Let's attack for 4. One drop, 2 drop, no 3 drop, but that's okay. He's okay. He's okay. Drew up one sweet. Only Sprouting Renewal counted. Is the creature? No, actually didn't. It wasn't even a creature this game. That's fair. That's fair. Sure. Also my first choice. I don't know. It's weird. It's weird to me. I would have killed the 4/1 and maybe discard a creature to get it back. But Like, I understand the... Okay, got the one on top, too. Use one card. Okay, that's... Attack for 4. Do I want to keep this land? I think I want to keep the land. No, actually I don't. I want to play it. I want to make sure that if I cast it, if I draw Izoni, I can, if I need to sacrifice something, so if I know land that same turn. So we'll just play all of our lands. Yep. Watcher in the Mist. Do 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 do. I don't know the words to that stupid song. I'm gonna stop singing though, because I get copyright infringement from a certain musical. No cards in hand. Delightful. Thank you for this free information that I would not have gathered without your brilliance. Yep. Yeah, I don't want that. I can go in the graveyard, but you can stay on top. You're a great card. Same deal. I'm going to play this land. I'm going to attack for 4. So they kept the top 2 cards on top. So this is the first one with the Seeker. Watcher in the Mist. What's the second one? Douser Locket. Yes. When I'm behind, I also like to draw 2 cards. It makes sense. It's just like, I feel like it can't be correct. Blue. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I'm conceded. Okay. I don't think we're... I think the odds of us losing that game are just so slim from that point. That's fine. Okay, so that's match number 2. We've got one more. I'll take a quick break to just mention, if you haven't already, please check out the website I write for, legitmtg.com. It's a great site with great writers, up and coming and established. You've probably seen Magic Gazubi, either at a GP or on his popular podcast. So definitely check us out. Or if you're watching this on my YouTube page, thank you for visiting. Either way, you're supporting me and you're supporting my other writers, which I appreciate. So let's do one last match with this sweet green-black deck. I'm happy so far. I think this deck is very good. I'm kind of happy we wrote the symbols. I'm happy, signals. I'm happy the Gruesome Menagerie at least got to resolve once. Kind of see what it does. But it's, I think this deck is pretty solid. So we will do this last match. And then hopefully I'll watch the rest of this. I'm watching football while we're playing too. Not really watching as much as Dallas versus Houston. So I'm watching Houston hopefully spank the Dallas Cowboys. Alright. Mint in the queue. People are afraid. While we're doing this, I'm starting to look at decks of the Pro Tour. I'm not really sure what I want to play yet. I haven't really figured that out. Things that look good, at least from the SEG, where things like green-white tokens, mono-red look pretty good. I'm trying to avoid playing any of the control decks. I just feel like it's not where you want to be. I think it's better off being proactive and aggressive. But I am a big fan of mono-green, so that's something else I'm going to look at. Alright, when the die roll, that means I get to go second. This hand does not look good. I'm not really doing anything. But we do get 3 draws. So maybe it's something that will pan out. We have 7. I think we keep this. This is probably greedy. It is definitely greedy, actually. I take that back. Douser of Lights does make this a little bit better. Then we'll go turn 2 Hunted Witness. So I guess like Naya maybe. Glowspore, yes, this actually makes this a lot better. So Glowspore, I don't need any lands at all. So, no, we'll keep these all. Keep them all there. But that at least turns on Plaguecrafter and Harpooner. So, if we drew Gruesome Menagerie, we at least have some targets there. It's pretty good. And that's also going to make our Lurchers 4/4s. So I'm very happy. At this point, I think on our turn, I think they attack, I'm not sure. They're going to play Peacemaker, sure, Peacemaker's good. I think you attack for 1, they don't. That's fine by me. I'll play Locket. And pass back. Oop. Not yet. I want to get as much advantage out of this as possible. They attack with their 3/3 that I can play. I have my 3/1 that trades. Already got a 4/4 that's able to trade pretty freely. No? Like I used to get a 5/5 for 4 mana, but I think I'm okay with the 4/4 for 4 mana. Knight of Autumn, sure. Okay, kill my lock. That's totally fine. Do not care. They always do stuff like that. I'm like, I really don't care about that, and they kill it. And I was like, okay. They're stuck on 3 lands. Attack for 3. They trade. It's great. Play our second Black Source and play the Lurcher. We've got a 5/5 for 4 mana. That seems decent. Entrepreneurs and Centaur Peacemaker. Sure, you got it. I'm gonna block. You see me have a Trek, I guess. Oh, Mana Master, sure, that's fine. Let's play another Lurcher. Pass back. Okay. They do stuff like this. I'm like, I really don't care. I don't know if you get that or not. I made it a 6/6, suppose. Yeah, so I guess that worked out for them. I will also block. I do not care. Yep. Okay. Sure. Great choice. Great selection of cards. I'm going to cast a 4 mana 7/7. This is going well. This is going well. There's like a bunch of 2-for-1s on their side. Yep, we got a 4/3. Do I want to attack for 7? I wonder. You just attack with our block with the 1/1, I think, if I attack here. Right. No, it's 6/7. Interesting. I just want to play the 4/1. This is greedy, and I understand this. I want to. If they want to attack with 4/3, I'll give them that option. Yep. Yeah. So I want to grind them to a halt, and right now that's what we're doing. It's maybe very aggressive, but you got a 2/2, buddy. You did. That was a great choice. I'm actually very happy you did that. It's great deck building. Great deck building. Do I want to play Burglar Rat? Or am I just going to cast Izoni? I think I want to attack for 7 first. Either way. The nice thing is, since they're in this color combination, I know there's nothing I need to particularly worry about as far as, yeah, there we go. As far as them kind of casting like Thought Erasure or some kind of target discard spell, I really do get to take my time here. Nope, I'll take 3. You're very right. This was a mistake on my part. I should be better. I should be better than this. Hoping we just draw a land. I just want to be able to, if they do have a removal spell, I want to be able to have 1 card hand. Oh, that's perfect. Okay. So let's. This is 2 minute attack something, right? Yeah. Okay. So let's attack with both. Oh, that was stupid. Man, you're so much smarter than me. It sounds like a sarcastic comment. I actually forgot that this has vigilance, so they actually are much smarter than I am, but go. Either way, it's going to help our Izoni. We got 7 1/1s. And go. So I could have done that, and yeah, I succeeded. I'm going to draw a card on the turn. Gruesome Menagerie would have gotten back 2-drop. And a 3-drop. Maybe something like that. Maybe get back the Burglar Rat. Maybe just go like full ham and get back the Glowspore Shaman. I don't know. Who knows? Alright. I think we have 1 more in us. They are... What color is it? I literally just went through this. They're an eye deck. They are an eye deck. I do not need Crushing Canopy or anything else. This is fine. What we're doing is okay. Am I good at remembering cards or colors? Not at all. In fact, I literally just forgot. Literally just finished. I forgot. That's fine. This looks great. They're going first. Nope, I'd like to keep. They always try to go first. It's like, go second. I don't know. Maybe we're going first with the Izzet deck. Right? I don't think their deck's that much faster than us that it's like worth trying to go second though. And I think that's the difference, right? I think if we were if the deck with, you know, the Quake Boros, a bunch of 1, 2, and 3 drops, I think it would make more sense. But like as is, just take the L, you know what I mean? Oh man, this is a curve. Burglar Rat. Burglar Rat. Just whatever Burglar Rat does. Deafening Clarion, that's interesting. They would keep that. They're going to play that, play a 2/2. I'm going to play the Wary Okapi. No, one attack though. We'll attack. They attack with their 2/2, I'll block with my 3/2. I don't think they attack me though. Cause I think they understand what's... Oh, nope, never mind. If you have the pump spell, they're gonna pump and trade anyway, so who cares? Yep. Yep. They already discarded Deafening Clarion. This is currently at 3/3. Do you think I just wait? No, I think I just cast it. I think it's not impressive, but on this board, I think it's fine. I think I'd rather just present more pressure. You're going to cast. Yep, that's fine. And I will, in turn, just cast. I think we just cast the Plaguecrafter. Get rid of the rat. Yeah. Yeah, just get rid of the rat. Any choices? Any options? Yep. Attack for 3. Okay. We have 2 creatures in the graveyard now, so we can cast Izoni, but I think we just cast Douser of Lights. I think we can get a little more advantage out of that. You got a 4/4. Okay. Plaguecrafter. When do I cast Douser? I think we cast Douser. I'll pass. I think next turn we're gonna do 4/4. Sure. And 4/4 Vigilance. Sure. I still want to get rid of the Plaguecrafter, but I want to kill the 4/4. Okay, let's sacrifice the Plaguecrafter. Let's go to combat. They concede? Really? Oh, jeez. They conceded. Alright. Well, that is a 3-0. It's our first trophy. Wow, I'm really happy. Alright. So that's our first trophy of this season. Let's take another look at this deck real quick. Go back to this, return to the shelf, yeah. Look at the previous deck. So I just want to try to break this down real quick, see what we came up with, and see if we liked anything, if we didn't like anything. So looking at the actual cards, we had some sweet ones, right? We had Necrotic Wound, which was good. While it was good, we killed a Douser of Lights with it, and I think being able to kill a 5-drop for 1 mana, I think is insane. And it does trade up pretty well. Even something like the 4/2 haste Mentor Minotaur, be able to very easily kill their 5-drop for 1 mana, I think is very powerful. We also had Burglar Rat, which I think works in this strategy of deck. I think working with the Severed Strands makes it a lot better, and with the Plaguecrafters, you're getting advantage on the way in and the way out. You don't have to sacrifice it to Plaguecrafter. You can just get rid of this 1/1 and get a little more advantage out of it. Hitchclaw Recluse we didn't get to play. I think we had the option to cast it once, but we just decided to win the game instead. But I think it still would be fine, especially versus the Izzet decks. Wary Okapi I think works well in this deck. It's something that your opponent wants to trade with aggressively. Same with the Glowspore Shaman. Obviously it's an enabler for the undergrowth strategies, but it also does get you to that next land if you need it, and also turns on your things a little faster than you naturally would be able to. So I think that's important. Pitiless Gorgon, and to, more its benefits here, we didn't get any. We have the Portcullis Vine, but Hired Assassin I think are very good in this strategy. Once again, we want things that are creatures that also can kill other creatures, so we can kind of control the board, and they do that better than anything. Being able to trade a Pitiless Gorgon for something that's better than it, it also makes your 4/4 better. I think it's a huge play. Same thing with the Hired Assassin, even though we didn't draft that one, being able to have a 1-drop that fits in your curve very easily, that can make your Rhizome Lurchers better. I think it's important. I think this deck is not nearly as strong as it would be if we didn't have 3 of the Lurchers. I think that is probably the best card in this deck, bar Izoni. I think it's probably the biggest payoff, being able to just slam a 4-mana 7/7. And even the game we had, we cast it as a 5/5, a 6/6, and a 7/7, and our opponent never catch up, because how could you? Douser of Lights, obviously solid. Kraul Swarm was very good. There's not a lot of effective flyers outside of blue, so being able to get in and have something that your opponent knows they can't deal with is very important. And once again, the Vigorspore Wurms and Izoni are just huge payoffs at the 6th spot. I think also, we talked about this before, but I think this absent version, especially in the white, I don't think we needed it. I think it would have been fine, even though we didn't play many games with that. And then we played one. I think we won that game, to be fair. I think that game that we won, it might as well have been green-black. All those same cards were in this deck as that one. But I think if we were to actually do this, I think we would still cut the Lurcher, or add the 3rd Lurcher for the Wild Ceratok. Molder Hulk should be good. Maybe that's a card we missed in playing. But the Portcullis Vine, though, I was very happy with. I think that did a lot of work for us. Being able to block effectively, hold down the fort, later be able to draw a card off it and get it back with the Gruesome Menagerie with only one drop creature in the deck. And I thought that added a little bit of extra value for it. So I was very happy there as well. Okay, well, I think we're all done here. I'm gonna try to do another draft in a couple days. For you, it won't seem like that long, but for me, it'll be a lifetime. But thank you for stopping by. Once again, you didn't have to do this, and I appreciate the fact that you took time out of your day to watch this, either on my YouTube channel or on Legit MTG. Either way, you're supporting me, you're supporting Michael Mapson, Zach Kramer, and Magic with Zuby, all these great content, great up-and-coming content producers, so thank you. Anyways, I think that's about it. I'm going to head out, but have a great day, and well, hopefully I'll see you on Magic Online soon.